Hi, this is Randy, and I have another haul. These are items I've purchased over the past couple of weeks, and I thought rather than wait until I had a larger amount, it would be better to sort of go through things at this point, let you see what I got and what I plan to do with them. So one of the first little things I got was this really pretty wire wrap. It's completely handmade. It's this beautiful little wire wrap pin. Now I didn't test it. I doubt if it's real silver, but it's pretty. I really don't know what I'll do with it. I might sell it. I don't know how I could incorporate it into something else, but it just was really well done and beautiful. So then, this is a gorgeous Art Deco pendant, and it's from some place called House of Harlow. It's just a little pendant, very simple. But I love the Art Deco. I loved the gold with the turquoise color. I'll have to do more research on it. Again, I don't know if I'll pass it on as is or if I try to incorporate it into something else. I'll set some of these aside to get them out of the way. So I got my hands on some more amber. Here's a beautiful little selection of amber pieces. They're all pre-drilled. I loved the shapes, so I can work these in with what I've got. I've got some lovely raw amber chips. Some of these are cloudy and some of them are clear. And I've got some big, huge amber balls. And I'm slowly accumulating a little stash of amber with which to make jewelry. Here's something that actually was a gift with purchase, and it's a lovely little pair of sponge coral and sterling earrings. Very pretty. I'll pass them on. I've already done my Gem of the Week video on coral, and so something like this would be perfect to pair with something that I make from my stash of coral. Now here, I have enough rings, but this one was so lovely and the price was just perfect. There's a beautiful little Ethiopian sterling ring. Now I didn't test those little stones down in the halo. They're really small and it's going to be hard to get in there. It doesn't matter. They're probably CZs. But isn't that just the loveliest little thing? I like it. Now what makes it kind of neat is it's a sliding adjustable. The shank is split, but it slides into each other. Those are becoming a lot more popular, so that it doesn't matter what size it is, it'll still fit. Another piece I got my hands on is this beautiful Sarah Coventry bracelet. It's a vintage bracelet, gold tone ovals, and it has these I think they're probably a plastic. They're not cold. And these are kind of like pink pearls. They've got some variation in the color. And then these are like a frosted glass. But again, they're not glass because they're not cold. But this bracelet is in pristine condition. And I'll definitely be passing that on. Then, here's more amber. I was able to pick up this really nice amber chip and bone necklace, and it's going to be taken apart, and I'll utilize the parts to make other things. And then here, you know, I'm a sucker for beaded beads. And here's a lovely necklace of black beaded beads strung on other seed beads. So I'll take these apart so that I can use these beads with something else. I love beaded beads, and I have made some, and actually this isn't pure black. This is, I'm seeing the peacock color. This is that peacock, so it's got, it looks black, but it's the peacock. It's got the blues and the purples and the greens in there. I think you can see them in the light. But I just love these beaded beads. Then the other little thing I got my hands on was this big, long strand of these really pretty, they're not really mauve, they're not really pink, they're not really salmon. This is just shell, but it's beautiful shell and beautiful color of shell. And of course I got this just simply to take it apart and use the shell. Now this was quite a thing. Now I'll admit I grossly overpaid this, but when this came up, myself and another person went, ooh, I want that, and I was willing to go beyond what the other person wanted to, and we didn't even know what it was. Well, I know what it is now. This is called Coffee Fire Agate. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now, it's made up. It's got these things on the end, so it looks like it was something that you attach to another necklace piece. So I don't know yet whether I'll take it apart and utilize the beads, or whether I'll make up something that has the fancy lobster claws that can be attached. I'll just have to make a decision about that, but isn't it lovely? So I'm not unhappy that I got it. Now, the next thing, let's look in here. This was just an impulse buy. I couldn't help myself. Look at this little turquoise and sterling whale. I've never seen a whale. Usually it's dolphins. And isn't that adorable? So I'll put something together and attach this as a pendant to make a really pretty, you know, like put it with this type of shell, make something really pretty and beachy for the summertime. That was lovely. Then I got a really great deal on this beautiful brand new looking pair of clip-on earrings. Now it's a brand called Venzia, which I'd never heard of, but it is a fashion brand, or rather a vintage brand, and these are just beautiful leaves with a texture in a gold tone. And I'll make those available. Now these, I was trolling around on eBay, or rather Etsy, and look what I found. These, of course, are Renoir Matisse. Now, when I spotted these, my heart skipped a beat, because they go with this. I got this, not knowing that it had any matching jewelry at all. And here we are. Now, unfortunately, on this beautiful cuff, one of these stones, the enamel has cracked. So I have to make a decision on whether I can repair that somehow or get another stone. It's not that bad, and it's a small cuff. I've shown this before, but look at that. So I now have a set, which that makes me really happy. Then the last little things I've got were actually a gift with purchase. So over here, I was gifted with this pretty little strand of multicolored pearls. This very nice little sterling clasp. It's a sterling bead cap clasp. This is a lovely little stretchy bracelet with very pretty beachy, boy, it's shell. It may actually have some little pieces of coral in there, but I can't tell if that's coral or if that's just dyed magnesite. I have to look at it a little closer. And then there was this little toggle bracelet, which just does have some natural stones in it. Nothing special. It's not silver. But it's a pretty bracelet. So these are what I've gotten recently. And I appreciate you letting me share them with you. And I look forward to seeing you in the chats. Bye.